Alright, so yesterday, I was working with wifey. I had to leave to go to an appointment. You know, there's certain things when you retire military that you qualify for. Just because you qualify for it. And sometimes you get to go to other programs because they feel you qualify for them programs too. Getting some stuff done. And so I had this appointment yesterday. I go to my appointment. Anybody know, you had your good days, you had your freaking worst days where your back is bothering you, your knees are bothering you. So when you go to these appointments, you want to make sure you represent the total days that you have, not just your good day and not your worst day. So, you know, I had to turn it on a little bit so when I got in there, they understood the magnitude of my problems that I'm dealing with. And I'm like, okay, I get in there, I get in my appointment, I sit down in the chair. Lady sitting next to me, I can tell she worked there because she talking to the receptionist. Okay, so this is one of them appointments where, you know, we talking about my ailments and how they can compensate me to help do some things I need to do. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna turn it on. And I learned that when you go to places like that, you sit down, you be quiet. The less you say, the better. Because sometimes you'll talk yourself right on up out of something. Because you're running your mouth, like I'm doing right now, rambling. All right, so yeah, I'm sitting there. A guy come around the corner. All I see is a guy come around the corner. I ain't making fun of the blind, but he had the stick and he was doing this. And he walking and feeling the side of the wall. And he come around and he touching the sign out thing. So I figured, okay, you must be somebody here with a greater disability that's leaving and he's signing out. No, he was coming and the lady said, your 10 o'clock has arrived. So he was there to come and get me to do my intake. And so we walking back to his office, you know, like I said, he got his walker and he walking and he tapping everything and I'm walking behind him and I'm realizing now, okay, that's how you gonna do me. Okay, you gonna send a blind man to come and evaluate me. All right, so anyway, we sit in his office. He's typing, keyboard was cool as shit. The keyboard talking to him every time he's stroking and doing this, doing that, and it's like da 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 da. First name da 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 da. Shift key da. It's just talking. It's talking fast, and he get it because he, you know. Anyway, and he's looking up because I thought he said, as you can see, I'm blind. I said, okay, is that partially? He said, no, totally. These are prosthetic eyes. I said, okay. So there's no need for me to limp. There's no need for me to hold my back. There's no need for me to do anything because he can't, you know. Anyway, so he's typing. Only bad thing. When you get to like your city, because he was like, okay, where you live, gave him name, gave him the city, he says a county. Every time you had to hear something, before you can push it, he had to push the arrow till it got to where you was. My county was a Y. And he's up in the B, C, D, 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 and I'm hearing that thing, just all the names that I heard. It got to the J finally. I said, you can put the J. My house is actually on the line of the J and the Y, so you can put the J because that's my sewage over here, my plumbing over. Man, just nope. I'm curious to see if it's in there. He just tap 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 tap. So I'm hearing all these names, man. All these names just running me batty. Finally get to the Y and they say, oh, there it is. I was like, yeah. So I finished my appointment though. Got out of there, and he walked me back to the front. And again, he's doing his whole, you know, feeling for the walls, and he getting me to shake my hand, and I'm like, you know, here we go. I'm grabbing him, and I get to my car. I walked out the building. I don't know why, but it made me do it. I walked to my car. I turned sideways, and I sat down. And I lifted my legs and put him into the car. I said, that's all I got for him. I had to do something. I said, Gwen, you cannot leave this place and not perform in some form or fashion. So I had to play the dead leg syndrome where I put one leg in, put the other leg in. Like, why did I do that? Like I just got out of a wheelchair. I don't know. I just had to do something. I hope them people call me. If they don't call me, I don't blame them. Maybe I don't qualify. Maybe I just don't qualify.